So there's two different types, permanent and term. Term pays out a specific death benefit and remain in place for a set period of time. Term can be purchased in 5, 10, 15, 20, or even 30-year terms. Permanent insurance stays in effect throughout the whole course of your life. There's whole life, variable life, and universal life. Those are all different types of permanent insurance. When deciding between term and perm, here's how you choose. If something was to happen to your spouse and you only need enough to cover your mortgage or credit card payments, then a term policy might make sense. But maybe you're looking for a policy that will allow you to earn some returns on your investment. And if you don't mind paying just a little bit more, you might want to get permanent insurance. If you're not sure which direction to go, a well-trained agent can guide you and help you decide. You can talk about what's important to you, retirement, paying for a child's college education, etc. That way you can make sure that those goals are met even if you're gone. In addition to choosing a policy type, you also have to decide how much of a death benefit do you need. You can't just pick a number out of thin air, you have to decide what works best for you. You might want to consider a couple different factors when you're calculating how much life insurance you need. This includes your age, your overall health, your life expectancy, your income, your debt, and your assets. You will also want to avoid underestimating the value of your non-working spouse. In the case of their death, you won't need life insurance to replace their income, but you might need money that can still help cover new expenses like childcare or housekeeping help. Just like everything else, you guys, you gotta shop around. You want to compare them apples to apples and make sure you see the difference between the two policies. In some cases, the cost of buying life insurance may be enough to scare you away, or you could be tempted to reduce your coverage amount to score a lower premium. But life insurance is not something that you can just afford to skimp on. How much it costs you today is just an immediate concern. You might need to think about whether the money you save now is really worth the effect it could have on your family when you're gone. If you think life insurance is too pricey, you might need to take a look at your budget. Try to see what you can cut back on before you opt for less coverage than you actually need. You're waiting too long to buy life insurance. The sooner you buy life insurance, the better the premiums will be, because it gets more expensive as you get older. Not only that, but you can also run the risk of developing a serious illness or disease, which may result in a much higher premium or being denied on coverage altogether. The bottom line is you should always be reviewing your policy and make sure it fits your needs. And knowing that you have enough coverage to cover your family gives you peace of mind during times of uncertainty.